WeChat is not very much restricted compared to QQ because if you're a team of cyber intelligence professionals in the West or, intelligence team, OSINT practitioners, you really want to have QQ on your list of resources, your list of knowledge base, and your enriched resources of access that you have visibility on, right? In terms of threat data, in terms of searching for information, people, companies, hacker content, all of these beautiful things. So QQ is much, much more difficult to gain access to. Install the APK, it is much more difficult to create an account where you are restricted only with +86 unless you have other methods which we provide. And of course, using the account, right, for the purposes of open source intelligence. And what does it mean about operational security? When we talk about WeChat, on the other hand, it is much, much easier today for you to get a WeChat account because the only challenge from the kind of objective point of view, right, looking into the features of the app, how it works, what kind of resources it uses, and also what kind of verification checks it uses, right? So the verification checks for WeChat are much lower today for the international app compared to the domestic app of QQ. So if you were to create an account, you would very much be able to do that. Just register any number that you want, create your, fill in the information, create your account details, and you need to have someone to verify your account. As we can see in the case right here, so this is very much true even to those OSINT professionals and OSINT practitioners in the West today, but they don't understand enough about how to navigate these restrictions in China. And so this is exactly kind of the solutions and the methods that we provide you. Some of them are open source intelligence, some of them are not OSINT in nature. And these methods allow you to not only WeChat, not only QQ in that independent course, but also really to navigate searching China and to be able to understand how to do OSINT within the app of WeChat, right? And how to do OSINT around WeChat as well. So within the app would be things like searching actively on the application itself. So if I'm looking for things like hacker groups, hacker content, political things, discussions, chatter, groups, news, official pages, announcements, corporate intelligence, business intelligence, people, companies, all of these beautiful things. And of course, also, but not limited to, doing open source intelligence on WeChat. A case scenario like the one that we did with the QQ, right, where we published, made a public post about it that you can reverse search any mobile number from the mobile number to find the QQ ID. So things like these, like search engines, reverse search engines, databases, compromised databases, leaks, dumps, all of these lovely things that you could very much work with around WeChat. Now, I'm not going to be saying any specific scenarios. I'll leave it up to you to get your wheels in the mind going. You can very much do open source intelligence not only within a resource but around the resource to understand how does this resource work, to understand in reverse, let's call it, right? How is specific information being presented to me? What kind of tools, scripts, methods, things am I able to find that will help me to navigate the restrictions better of this application? All right, so I want to show you just briefly a little sneak peek from the WeChat OSINT full method PDF course. Together, just you and me go through the content and see how it is presented, and for you to get an idea of what do you actually get in this dedicated WeChat training. All right, so let's go over the WeChat OSINT full method dedicated course page. It is right here in this URL, so you can navigate to it from the drop-down menu that is including all the smaller dedicated courses and methods. So you will see it under this one, the second one, WeChat OSINT. All right, so when looking into the overview of what this content is about. So it is about bypassing restrictions, right? Generally from the overall perspective of doing OSINT in China, a lot of Westerners are facing a lot of limitations, restrictions, due to many things, many factors, linguistics being the main one, but from linguistics we have limitations specific around navigating, searching, understanding context, and much more. So we are breaking down these barriers and also looking specifically into restrictions of creating accounts, using tools, using sites, resources, and personal tips and methods to help you with WeChat and doing OSINT on this specific resource. The next thing is creating accounts and operational security. So we are going to present you some methods, some of them OSINT, some of them not, that will focus on the elements of restrictions for Western OSINT practitioners on this app. So things like verifying your accounts, where someone has to verify your account once it's created, and of course talking about operational security. The next thing is presence and searching. So you will gain and create full presence in China's most popular networks and apps, being WeChat. See what information is posted on different groups, chats, invite, channels, and most importantly is that this PDF will include a lot of different case scenarios for different domains and areas of research. So, for instance, hacker groups, hacker content, corporate intelligence, business intelligence, and so on. So you will learn how to search for anything in specific areas and really just the everyday things for OSINT in China. In the next section, as we scroll down on this page, you will see some sneak peeks. These are just examples of searching, right? So in this screenshot, you will learn the art of searching. You'll be provided with multiple case scenarios, exercises. And this is very important because we don't want to provide you just with the information. We want you to actually practice it, because the more you practice, the more you will gain and really just brush on the skills and the expertise. So from everyday OSINT things, searching about company data, people, hacker content, and more, you will learn how to find the right keywords, how to search correctly, understanding context, linguistics, and much more. In this screenshot, you'll learn everything from A to Z to be able to find any tool, resource, script, software, discussion, chatter about WeChat in any form, context, or topic.